It's the new season. Do you guys remember what happens at the beginning of a new season?
Not really.
We get new stuff, right?
Yeah.
Party?
You get to level up your characters.
We get a pizza party.
Yeah, you get a
We get a pizza party. I didn't read all the books, but my mom signed off like it did.
Free soda.
Reading is fundamental.
It's because I forged my mom's signature.
Everyone gets a personal pan
I didn't
pizza.
actually do that. I did.
I also forged my mom's signature, but with permission from my mom.
I was the nerd that actually read the books, so yeah.
Nerd.
Nerd.
So I have to pull up the character cards because the guidelines for leveling up your characters are on the characters top of the characters card. That's pretty simple. So you can get a new trait. You have a maximum of 7, not including racial traits.
Mm-hmm.
You can get a new weapon proficiency or mastery, which doesn't seem to be a problem for you guys. You guys use Starfleet standard phasers. It's fine.
Is there any other fancy weapon I could
When can you use the Sword of Kaless? The one that's like the Kalish. The one that's like the Swiss Army batleth. When can you use that?
That's probably like endgame shit.
Or you can increase your hit points by 1.
I might just do that.
Oh, it's an or? It's not
Yes,
and?
it's one of the 3. You can pick a new trait, you can master a new weapon, or you can increase your hit points by 1.
What if I gave you a blowjob?
Right, how about that?
Can I get a second?
Right.
2 hit points.
I'll text you the best blowjob you ever had.
So these are the traits. This is the trait list for Tiny Dungeon 2nd Edition. There is also a trait list in Let Me Download for Tiny Frontiers, which is a separate trait list. Let me grab that.
Now I want the armor one.
Like, I want that. Doesn't matter what the others are.
Your armor is Starfleet uniform.
Any form of armor. Any form, it says.
Any form.
Yeah, we would probably just give you like some fancy.
You get like the Mako's armor from
From Enterprise.
Yeah, from Enterprise.
It could be Klingon armor. It could be like Starfleet Matrix type armor. It could be a bulletproof vest. It could be.
I was thinking like the boob shields.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter what it is.
Doesn't matter what it looks like.
Right. It can be just nipple covers and it'll still give me +3.
That, I'll say yes. I've played other role-playing games before. I know that as long as you have your nipples covered, everything else doesn't matter. Yeah.
It's true.
See?
Yeah.
See?
Well, I've had boobs in real life, and the nipples are the worst part. So it's like,
hurts.
as long as they
worst
hurt.
part or the best.
Yeah, it kind of depends on what you're using them for.
What your nipple deal is.
You can punch me in the side boob all you want, but you get my nipple, I'm gonna fucking drop.
It's an angle or a demon.
Right.
Did she say angle?
Yes, it's a meme. It can be your angle or your demon.
So, while she's doing that, Susie is drinking instant coffee from Korea. I am drinking Papago Orange Blossom beer. It's really good, and it's local to Arizona, and it's my favorite beer, so I'm supporting local economy in these trying times by drinking their beer, so.
It's very good. I have it every time I go back home. I'm drinking hibiscus-flavored sparkling water.
Ooh,
nice.
That sounds good.
I don't really want to tell you what I'm drinking now, but I can tell you what I was drinking before.
Okay.
Is it pee?
It's like goat urine.
It's pee
goodness.
now.
I mean, it's the champagne of beers. But...
We love the champagne of beers here.
No, but earlier I was drinking Urban Growler because Urban Growler is a local lesbian-owned
Hey.
Ooh.
place.
Cheers. Nice.
So this is the first list of traits for Tiny D6 2nd Edition, just standard fantasy edition.
Can we see the frontiers?
Do you want to go through this whole list first, or do you want to see them page by page?
I want Armor Master. That's all I care about.
All right, Heather's going to take Armor Master.
I like ambush specialists, and I feel like Penny would be good at that, so. Because Penny's kind of a rogue character.
Yeah, she's doing parkour.
Yeah. So a parkour ambush specialist.
Yeah.
Death from above. Bum, bum.
Now, I don't give you guys a lot of traps, but that doesn't mean I can't.
That's true.
If you take that, I will start putting more traps in the game.
Noted. Okay.
So I don't want you to waste a trait, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, if you take it, I'll start putting stuff in the game to adapt to your character, but I feel like if it doesn't come up just naturally in the way we play the game, then...
Yeah.
I don't want any of these traits.
Okay. Let's go down to the next page.
Yeah, give me another.
I'm good. That was easy.
Yeah, you found it.
Usually.
You were one and done.
Pretty. Not cheap, but very easy.
How about... Talk to me about how we could adapt Hacker to make any sense for me. Could I, if we were in a ship's battle, could I hack another ship?
Cyborg, AI, computer, digital, or robotic construct. If you test successful, they must make a save test. If they fail, they lose all actions.
Like if we were battling ships v ships?
Yeah, digital
Could that be
robotic
used?
construct. Yeah, because if you hack like a ship, then it would neutralize them for a turn if they lose their save.
Yeah, so if they would have to test to see if they could, fire or whatever.
Yeah.
And we could make it specific to a ship's system,
Yes.
so that it's not too overpowered.
Yeah, because you wouldn't be like, I hacked the entire ship. I like that idea. System by system approach.
Okay, I'm probably going to take that, but let's see the rest.
Put a pin on it. Penny, you ready to scroll down?
Yeah. I think I like sneaky. Being able to hide and, That seems like it would go along with parkour.
I think I already have Xenotech, or our version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do. So sneaky, you got that?
I'm going to go with the hacker one as adjusted for Star Trek.
Okay.
Hack the quadrant!
Hack the planet!
Mm-hmm.
They're airlocking our rights!
Trashing!
I'm going to watch that later.
So, you've got those traits. Congratulations, you've leveled up your character.
Hurrah!
Hooray! We are now formally in season 3.
Woo! Burr, burr, burr.
Da, 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 da.
I guess we
Yes! Air horn!
You guys are on the Komodo. You're probably shuttling Ambassador Framlock
Babu Frick
to planet.
Babu Frick doo 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 doo.
Hello, I Bubble Freak.
Nothing really exciting is happening. You know, you got a lot of accolades for the whole Borg thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people are talking about the Komodo, and it's good.
What?
Like, that's not normal.
No.
You know, usually the Komodo gets shit talked around the water coolers at the space stations.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's like, "Wow, did you see what the fucking Komodo did? Holy shit, the Komodo, the Komodo."
You're damn right.
So people are starting.
Jokers?
People are starting to take notice. You know, they're looking back through all the shit you've done in the last 2 years.
They're a little unconventional, but not too shabby.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, man, something changed on the Komodo. Weird. Like, it really went from the last laugh of Starfleet to something reputable. Something's going on. Takov is getting calls from higher ups. She's busier. She's pacing around with pads in her hands a lot more than she used to be. You know, before she used to just sort of sit and stare out the window with her cup of whatever Vulcan tea. It's probably some Romulan ale in disguise.
Isn't she always in stasis because of her degenerative disease?
Didn't we have that figured out?
I don't think so.
She went somewhere for treatment.
She went to a planet for a treatment. Yeah. And I don't think... Oh, God. I'm not sure, because canonically, I don't think that disease has been cured. So I don't think Takov's been cured canonically.
We are very good at sticking to canon, so if it's not in canon, then obviously...
I can't remember. I honestly don't remember where we left off on that episode.
She she and her sister did go to that planet for like genetic therapy. Yeah. And then her sister was taken under the wing of Starfleet, and her and her crew are being kept safe somewhere. They've been assigned new names. They live in a new city.
Oh, right. I do remember we had some witness protection program situation. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think that for the most part, she's back and able to take an active role on the ship, but I'm not sure. I can't remember whether we decided she was 100% cured or not. Usually with degenerative syndromes, you're never really cured.
Yeah. Right.
Maybe you can slow it down.
A degenerative syndrome in Star Trek that hadn't been cured yet.
Probably a pretty bad one.
When top Vulcan scientists are working on it, because that's what Sarek had, right?
When he was like unconscious and
when Picard had to hold him together because he was too emotional.
Because he was getting old, and then he got that degenerative disease. I think. Anyway, it's a degenerative disease that only affects Vulcanoids, which includes Romulans.
This word doesn't look familiar. He had Bendy syndrome.
Okay, that's not it. Anyway, it's like Lou Gehrig's disease, but for Romulans and Vulcans. And if Star Trek canon hadn't figured out how to cure it yet, then I don't think our universe had figured out how to cure it yet. So she's just on a regiment for it that includes Romulan ale drank out of a Vulcan teacup.
Yes, I like it. That's the kind of regimen I want to be on for my health.
Yeah, for your health.
For your health!
As I drink my beer.
So she's always never been in a bad mood, but you can tell she's in a better mood. Watkins has got a little more pep in their step. Everyone on the ship's feeling good. Everyone's feeling fancy. But guys have not really been doing much still haven't been doing much since the Borg encounter. Just kind of back to this. Starfleet's not ready to give you like the hot missions. You just sort of fall into them. Mm-hmm. So they're back to giving you the boring stuff. But we'll say it's like a Wednesday afternoon at 2:42 p.m.
So specific.
2:42 p.m.
You all get a blip blip. And it's Takav's voice, and she said, "If the three of you could report to my ready room, I would appreciate that."
On our way.
Yes, ma'am.
Sure. Bloop, bloop out. Bloop, bloop out.
Boop, 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 boop.
Bloop, bloop.
And I assume you walk to her ready room without any delay.
No, I cartwheel with no delay.
You don't change outfits just yet.
No.
I need to go change. I was in my bathrobe at 2:42 p.m. on a Wednesday.
It was your day off. It was your shift off.
So I real quick put on my uniform, and then I go.
Day off hanky-panky.
Let's just having a spa day.
Chocolate sundaes everywhere.
Yes. Just mowing through them.
And she's sitting behind her desk, and she turns around in her chair. She's looking out the window, and she turns around in her chair, and she looks at you, and she says, well, it seems that the three of you have been specifically requested. And she hands out a data pad. And she gives, I guess, whoever holds her hand out first. All right, she gives it to Shakel. And Shakel gets the pad with some mission briefing orders. Like this miming that we're doing. And you recognize a familiar name at the top. It's a communication from Captain Lou Albano on the planet Tremel.
Yay!
Yay!
Captain Lou.
This toad planet.
I was like, can't wait for that voice.
The Byplasians.
Yes.
Byplasians.
And he has a direct request for you guys to come.
I bet he does.
To come, yes.
I got you. You're welcome. Susie's lost it.
Oh no. To come back to Tremel because he needs help with security detail for a Horatio Hollow concert. Now.
Fuck yeah, man.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Has someone created a separate Horatio, or is Penny doing some on the sly bookings?
No, Horatio's the intergalactic star.
Oh right, not our Horatio.
The original Horatio.
The actual Horatio.
I forgot.
What's the Vocaloid that's very popular? Hakune Mitsu?
Oh yeah.
Haku. What's her name, Leaf?
You said it,
Hakune Mitsu. So Horatio holds holo concerts like Hakune Mitsu.
Horatio Namitsu.
I just had forgotten that he wasn't our Horatio. Like,
Yeah.
we didn't, that he wasn't just ours.
He existed before I got my Watchamal.
And you might remember that Tremel is where you first encountered.
Yes.
Tremel is wild about Horatio. Like, of all the planets out in the galaxy, Tremel is probably top 10 most wild about Horatio, which is saying something because the galaxy fucking loves Horatio.
Yes.
Everybody's wild about Horatio.
Yeah. So they're holding a
It's Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Miku. Okay. I knew I was getting my shit backwards. Nerds, don't at me. I don't care about Vocaloids. I'm not Griffin McElroy, okay? I don't listen to that shit. I don't listen to music. I listen to the Riven soundtrack from like 1994.
Yeah, when you talk about opera, you're talking about something on your computer, not the actual music, so...
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
For the record, I like opera.
I do too. And symphony. And
I
It can be
don't.
pretty.
Okay.
It can be pretty. I
like
certainly
it.
couldn't watch it. I would take a nap.
Snooze
Yeah.
time USA.
It would be a nice thing to nap to. Just
I
like
bet.
Shakespeare is a pleasant thing to nap to. Now, security detail might seem beneath you guys, but Captain Lou Albano has specifically requested you three because you four, but he doesn't know that Pose is not with the team anymore. But specifically requested your team because you have background knowledge. The reason why he wants security detail is because the lady is still up to her shit, and the cultists are still doing stuff on the planet, and they're still making a mess on Tremel. The government's trying, and they still haven't been able to rout out the lady and her followers. So
We never did find out what was up with the lady.
not yet.
he's worried that, if he's to hire a security detail from Tremel, that it might be sabotaged by believers of the old ways. So he needs to bring in a third party, a neutral third party. And who's a better neutral third party than Starfleet?
Then us.
Even though we weren't that neutral because we have already had a run-in
Right.
with these guys. But,
Yeah.
Neutral.
Neutral.
Theoretically neutral.
We gotta do it for Posa. Posa would have done this.
Yes.
For Posa.
Posa would have done this in a heartbeat. So we need closure on that and, and this for her.
And
It's a twofer. It's closure on two things.
I love it.
All right. So the captain's not going to turn the ship around to go to Tremel.
For us,
The fuck?
the only crew who do anything on her whole
The only
ship?
people that do shit on this barge?
She wanted to call us all to her ready room to tell us, hey, they want you, but we're not going. Cool, thanks. I'm going to go back to my spa day. So,
Honey's like, deuces.
cool, thanks. Good talk.
She's going to put you in a shuttlecraft.
Oh, I see.
I mean, I guess that makes
That's
sense,
fair.
yeah.
I guess there are other people on this ship after all.
She's got to get Ambassador Blem Blop to planet Debdum. So
Gobbledygook?
Oh, right.
it's really important.
He's very important. He has a name and everything.
It's in the gobbledygook system, Heather.
Thank you guys. It definitely didn't make it up if you can't
It's a
tell.
nice system.
Nope, not made up. It's canon.
Okay, so she's gonna put you in like the Komodo version of the Delta Flyer, right? Like what did Adam and Ben Adam call the nice shuttlecraft?
The Previa?
The Previa?
Yeah, the Previa is the nice version. Bunk bed is the little one.
But the Delta Flyer is even nicer than that. But
Yeah.
the Delta Flyer is the one that Tom Paris built, right?
Yeah.
Tom Paris.
Right, but the greatest Gen Boys are still on DS9, so they don't have any kind of cute thing to
Yeah.
call.
The Delta Flyer yet. Yeah.
So it's the Previa. So she puts you in a Previa, and you guys go off back to Tremel.
Back to Tremel.
What's the warp speed capacity on a Previa?
What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
Probably pretty fast.
Curious.
Same as Starship.
You think?
So not 10.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, sub 10.
Sub 10.
For sure.
Well, somewhere
For
below
sure.
10.
Unless you want to turn into salamanders.
Yeah. Shuttlecraft. So now I have to look it up. Shuttlecraft warp capacity. Because otherwise, what would be the point of making the Delta Flyer?
Was range, I think?
It had, it was bigger than the regular shuttles, I think, and it had more maneuverability.
More maneuverability.
It was just better.
It was bigger, too.
It was bigger and better, yeah.
It's because Tom Paris is a fucking gearhead and he didn't have anything else to work on, and so he's
He
like...
needed to soup something up.
It was his hot rod, right, yeah.
Tom Paris... The Tom Paris hot rod.
It was his hot rod after he already had that hot rod that was causing them all the problems that one time.
Oh, the one in the holodeck? Yeah.
Well, it was like, I guess he built it in the, hangar bay or whatever, but it had, like, a sentient AI that was, like, trying to
the chick that was
use
all...
him.
Oh, there's a Galaxy-class captain's yacht. Oh. The captain has a specific shuttlecraft. It's called a yacht. You're not taking that.
I don't think our captain has that.
I doubt that they're going to give the captain of Komodo a yacht, so...
No. But all of the Galaxy-class ships have a yacht for the captain.
I guess you could have 16 crew members on the Delta Flyer.
Oh, shit.
Comfortably?
Yeah, and it had 4 photonic missile launchers.
Damn.
So...
How many bathrooms?
How big's the kitchen?
Does not say. Well, it says it had 16 decks. That seems a little outrageous.
The Delta Flyer?
That seems...
Yes,
16 decks of cards, maybe. That was like their
That's not right.
recreation area. Had just a bunch of games.
I'm just reading to you what it says here on...
On where? Liars.com?
Liars.com. I switched over to Memory Alpha, so I'll tell you if that is substantiated here. No, it says 6 maximum. I must have been looking at like a real thing called the Delta Flyer.
Oh, okay.
Tom would be so proud.
You guys are in a Class 8 shuttlecraft.
Okay. What does that mean?
It can fit a bunch of people, which is unnecessary, but it's the one that's big. Oh, yeah, but I was going to see how fast you go.
The Delta Flyer's maximum cruising speed was 7.2.
That's pretty fast.
And it had pop-out impulse thrusters, which gave the ship greater sublight speeds. So it could go faster and sub-warp.
Yeah, it was sexy, because of course Tom Paris made it.
Well, yeah.
And Tom Paris is so sexy.
Yeah.
I feel like B'Elanna and Tom's relationship is one of the most boring.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not telling me how fast this type... do I just have to Google warp capacities? Oh my god.
Oh, for the love of Christ.
Speed, warp 4.
Okay.
Warp 4.
So, yeah, 6 people, warp 4. Takes you, I don't know how long to get to Tremel. Takes you a day. The outfits, you can't buy clothes on Tremel, just for the record. They don't fit you.
Why not?
Because they're little.
Yes, they don't fit you.
Because they're like 4 feet tall.
Yeah.
3 feet tall.
Loxus wants to try to wear it
Yep.
anyway.
That's fair. Loxus
Camel
can...
Toe City.
Yeah, just hike it up.
Are they onesies?
Yeah.
Or are they separate out? Like, is it a shirt and pants situation, or is it
It's
like a
probably
onesie
both.
situation?
I mean, the people of Tremel wear a variety of outfits.
So even if they're
Susie,
short...
are you sending us back to Tremel just because you like doing that voice so much?
I actually hate that voice. It's going to make me cough a bunch. But you guys did have this lady thing.
We did.
Just dangling.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, let's resolve that.
Those dangling lady things.
Yeah, let us resolve it.
Mm-hmm.
Shack packed. Shack packed a cylindrical duffel bag full of earth tone
Beiges and
sweaters
browns.
and pants and
Sounds right.
vests for this trip.
Yeah, just in case you have off time on Tremel, is there anything you want to bring to wear? No, other than your Starfleet uniform?
Swimsuit, baby.
Did we ever talk about what the weather
I was
in
gonna
Tremel
say,
was like?
what's the
don't think
atmosphere, weather?
Specifically discussed it. They had domes, I remember that. Purple trees.
Because we shot some of them. We killed trees when we were
that
there.
one tree you made very unhappy.
Very.
Purple.
Purple.
Yes,
trees.
purple trees. We'll say it's a temperate. Not on the ocean. Lots of lakes, though.
Mm-hmm.
But cold lakes.
No.
Like nice lakes?
Like in the summer, the lakes warm up to bathwater.
Ooh.
So swimsuit, for sure.
Fuck yeah. Is it summer?
Is it summer on Tremel?
Let me randomly decide whether it's summer. Yeah, it's summer.
Yay! Swimsuit!
Yeah.
Okay, I'll bring a swimsuit just in
And
case.
something nice, I guess. I don't know.
Like it's a cruise, you know, you want to have your swimsuit and then your formal wear just in case.
Just in case.
Yes.
I'm always looking at away missions as a mini vacation. So
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? Or us, after all.
It's true.
whatever would get me laid.
Yeah. Explore new civilizations and bang them. So,
Yeah! That's what I want to explore.
So is it just us on this in this shuttlecraft?
Yeah, it's just the three of you. Nobody else.
Sleepover.
You have a day. I don't know if there's anything you want to do in the shuttlecraft
Sleepover party.
other than an orgy.
obviously.
Yeah.
Bang? Oh.
No, it's a pretty small shuttlecraft. We have to have an orgy. Could stink it up.
I mean, yes.
Oh boy.
There's a good air filtration system on there.
I guess
Come
so,
on.
yeah. I
We
guess
have
so.
space Febreze. It's fine. Yeah.
All right, you guys entertain yourself for a day
Uh-huh.
on the shuttlecraft, and you get to travel. And you get to the spaceport. It's not a starport because it's not the stars. You actually land on the planet, and it wouldn't be a spaceport either. I guess it's just a port.
A port.
Yeah.
It's called the port, Susie.
Port.
And you see a familiar face walking toward you. You got notice that your shuttle was arriving. It's Captain Lou.
Hey!
And let's see if I can remember how to do this voice.
Yes, do it.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here.
I love
Oh, it's horrifying.
that we can watch you doing it this time. This makes me so happy that like we can actually see you.
I had to move my microphone because I just blew it out. I was so happy when Starfleet said you accepted my mission. Yeah. Yes, Lieutenant. Okay.
We are so happy to be here. Continue.
As you guys might have guessed, the situation with the lady hasn't gotten better.
No?
Do you know any more about it?
No, that cult is we still can't find them. And we're hoping that with you guys at the concert, maybe we can lure some of their followers out, because they hate you.
It's true.
Concert, you say?
Oh, the Horatio Hollow concert.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So,
Formal dress for that, or?
oh no, you can wear your Starfleet uniforms, it's
Oh.
fine. That'll make you targets.
True,
Oh,
true.
good. So we're bait, basically, is what you're saying.
Well, one part bait, one part security.
Mostly big.
Mostly bait.
Yeah, mostly, sounds like mostly bait.
If we can lure them out, then we can figure out where they're coming from. Maybe we can let one go back, and we can trail them.
Well, see, you called the right people because we are master baiters. So we will be there and we will draw them out.
What she said.
Great. I'm excited to hear you're good at baiting.
Yes, we are very good at baiting.
Master
Yes.
Raiders.
Well, I'll leave it in the master's hands then. Here's some more info. And he hands you some more data pads. And they're like, they have like all of your virtual tickets, like how to get into the concert, like security passes for the back doors, all that stuff.
Backdoor access.
We've set you up at a nice hotel. It's near the concert venue, the arena.
Are there 6 beds?
Why would you need 6 beds?
I mean, we're gonna each need 2 apiece.
Yes, each of us need a sleeping bed and a fucking bed, so...
Well, they're short, right? So we have to put
And
them...
their beds are small.
Oh, also that's what I meant.
No. We got tourist beds. Don't worry.
Oh. Whew.
We got beds for you tall people.
Okay.
Phew.
We are an intergalactic community. Come on.
Our mistake.
It's okay.
Our mistake.
It happens all the time. So if you guys, it's by the arena. If you guys, this actually feels good on my throat.
Oh, good.
That's the weird thing. It's like I'm constantly clearing my throat.
Nice.
So we're gonna just stay on Tremel for like the next 12 episodes, if that's okay with you guys.
That's like par for our course, though.
Yeah, I mean, not on purpose. We just are.
The new normal. Those 12 episode arcs.
No. You got the holopads. It's there's a map. There's a nice tourist hotel for out-of-towners near the arena where the holo concert will take place. If you guys want to check in. The holo concert's not till tomorrow night, so you have a whole day. He wasn't actually expecting you until tomorrow night, but when he got word that you were coming in early, he didn't realize you're coming on a Warp 4 capable shuttlecraft. That was pretty cool. They're a very advanced society. I shouldn't give him crap. He didn't expect you to come so quickly.
He doesn't know us very well.
I know.
It's my specialty. I can come anytime.
Anytime.
Just ready.
Yes.
She's got her kegels locked and loaded. So yeah, the concert's tomorrow night. You can do whatever it is you want to do tonight. Saw you were coming in early, booked you a hotel room. The hotel and the arena where the holo concert's gonna be is in the tourist like in the nightlife district. It's like in the nice like there's bars, clubs, venues, restaurants. You know.
Courtesans, not prostitutes.
Yes. No, there's no, I don't know if there's Tremel sex workers. I mean, let's roll.
Let's roll
Come
for
on. What place does there not sex workers?
I don't know, Star Trek.
What do I get to roll?
Oh yeah, you roll to see if there's sex workers.
I feel like I could roll more than one, but...
Well, you roll 2.
Okay.
Roll for sex workers.
Which I would just like to put out there, sex work is valid work. So if there are, that's awesome.
I don't think there's any Tremel sex workers.
Damn it.
Oh no.
If it was up to me.
Well, maybe you can start the Tremel sex work industry.
Maybe they just haven't thought of it yet.
Yeah, maybe
ethical.
Maybe they're so busy thinking about science that they haven't considered that maybe they could sell sex.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Let me help them out with that.
So there is also but that also means there's no unethical sex trade on Tremel either.
that's true.
They haven't thought of that yet either.
Yeah.
Let's let them be.
Yeah, you might as well leave it.
We're going to leave that one.
Yeah, that's cool.
Don't we want to open that Pandora's box?
Just leave it.
No, they're good.
That's the Prime Directive in action.
They just do it for fun. Nobody's monetized it yet.
Sweet.
It's good. Good for them.
Yes.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So we go to the hotel and we check in.
Yes.
They have the best, I will say, because they're super scientific, they do have really good birth control. The best
I'm
birth
sure.
control. No side effects.
Oh,
No side effects.
nice.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
I've got that birth control.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, being a lesbian.
Being gay.
Yeah.
That's true.
Easy. Done.
Easy.
Done.
Don't involve any
Nailed it.
sperms.
Right.
Simple.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard to get pregnant,
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. That's a bitch.
Except on Tremel's planet. No, just kidding.
I want to go to Tremel.
Yeah, we haven't established any gender or sex on Tremel. They're just great.
Toads.
They're walking around. They
toads.
bone. They're scientists.
Are they Tremelians? Is that their name?
Byplasians.
Byplasians, that's right. Okay,
Byplasian.
I remember now.
Which is confusing. The Byplasians live on Tremel.
Correct, not Byplasia.
And the Tremelians don't
Yes.
exist.
Tremelians don't
That's
exist.
not a thing.
Maybe there's a reason why. I don't know. People do sometimes call it Byplasia.
Like Canada.
Namely me in the past.
Yeah.
But is there anything you want to do during the evening?
Anything we want to do?
So check in.
I don't know if you guys ever
To our
discovered
hotel.
any cuisine. Oh, you did go to a cart at the convention center.
There was a food cart that had a bunch of snacks, and it had like
Yeah, it got shot, didn't
Yes.
it? Yeah, it got shot,
Yes.
and there was popcorn.
It was
and
like
snacks
standard
everywhere.
convention center
Yeah,
snacks.
yeah.
Yes, that's all it was.
okay,
Okay, now
Yeah.
I'm remembering.
So you don't know anything about Byplasian cuisine either.
because this just happened to be at a convention. That's why they had con food. Okay.
Yeah.
So I say we check in, get changed, hit the town to get some grub.
Yeah, and see what the dealio is. See if we can't get any intel. We should probably not dress like ourselves, though. If we're going to be targets tomorrow, we should probably try to be incogs.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that possible?
Well, all I brought is my swimsuit, so I might need to borrow some of Shaq's Maquis clothings. So
I bought enough Maquis outfits for the lot of us.
She packed extra Maquis outfits.
yes,
Yeah.
Thank
I
God.
divvy out the, forest green and beige ensembles.
ensembles.
Loxus is just like holding it up, shaking her head.
Well,
Like, looks boxy and drab.
I'm just trying to blend in.
I get it. I'll wear this ugly shit.
I take out my space scissors and immediately cut the neckline out and maybe some sleeve stuff so that it's got a
This
little.
is my clothes. These are my clothes. This is rude.
Yeah, I won't do that, but I want to. But I'm not gonna, because
You can get
That's
new
true.
clothes. Come on. Just replicate
I'll buy you
some
new
more.
ones. So yeah, I do that.
All right,
Use
fine.
space sewing to put it all back together when I'm done. That's fine.
You could do space sewing to put it all back together. That's
My
true.
clothing hypo spray.
Does the is this close to what the Byplasians wear?
Let me roll. No, this is nothing like what the Byplasians
Okay.
wear.
Oh, it's not? Oh shit.
No. I don't know what they wear.
Mm-hmm.
But I rolled and it said negative,
So
so
they wear like little
no.
like blue vests and like hammer pants.
That's just Toad.
Yeah.
You just described
Am I thinking
Toad.
about Toad?
You're just thinking about Toad again.
Do they all have like big hats?
I'm gonna say if there's an online outfit generator.
Okay.
Hold on.
If there isn't, we have to immediately make
Yes.
one. Stop recording
Yeah.
and get.
Hire some developers.
Memory
Yeah.
Alpha has been canceled. We're not doing the show anymore because we're just going to dedicate full time to making a space outfit generator.
Yes. Oh, this is too real. That's like from Nordstrom's.
Boring.
Yeah. Outfit creator. Here we go. Oh, but I want it to be randomized. And I want shorts to be an option because I feel like shorts should be an option. Right?
I don't see why not.
Just load up the Sims and just make a Sim and see what they're wearing.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only way to do this.
Yeah, everyone wants to look good. And what
What you presuppose is maybe they
maybe
don't.
not. Let's see. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna answer some questions about the Tremalians. The Byplasians. See, I did it.
Did it again.
Yep.
What generation do the Byplasians belong to? Greatest Gen, Baby Boomer, Gen X, Millennials, or Generation Alpha, which is 2005 till now?
Millennials.
Millennials? Okay.
I don't know, voices like that.
What do they currently do in life? They're still trying to figure it out. They work in an office. They do not work in an office. They're a full-time student, or they're a traveler. I don't think they're a traveler.
They're students. I was going to say they're students because they're scientific and they're always learning.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. They are students.
What is a Byplasian's deepest desire? Inner and outer peace, a compassionate world, personal growth, finding true love, or understanding other people?
I guess personal growth.
Yeah, I was like, was that the third one? Because that's what I was
The
thinking.
closest to
Yeah.
science.
Yeah.
What would you say is a Byplasian's strongest quality? A bright spark? Intelligence? Helping out? Kindness?
I guess intelligence.
Intelligence, yeah.
Intelligence, yeah. What role do Byplasians play in friendships? They like to make friends laugh. People come to them for advice. They're peacemakers. They offer support. Or they fix things.
They fix things. Yeah.
How often do Byplasians work out? We're speaking for a whole race
Yes,
of people
yeah.
here, so...
I'm saying no.
Work out? Are you serious right now? Every day, if walking through shops counts as working out. Getting out of bed is enough of workout for me. The people at the gym know me by name, or fitness is life.
Number 2.
What was number 2?
Shopping.
What was number 1?
Oh,
Workout? Are you serious right now?
I guess that one. Because they're...
Because they're too busy doing science?
yeah.
Yeah.
What do Byplasians dream about when they sleep? Drowning?
Drowning.
Fighting or running away from war? Flying? Dream of animals? Or people or relationships?
Running away from war?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Or do you think they dream about Horatio?
Probably, but is that an option?
Is he an animal?
Oh.
I often dream about
Okay.
animals.
Yeah, probably that.
Animals, sure.
If you were an animal, what would you be?
Slug.
A slug, obviously.
Dog or wolf, tiger, lion, jaguar, gazelle, horse, giraffe, owl, falcon, eagle, or a dolphin?
Dolphin.
Dolphin's the closest to
That's
slug.
what I was thinking. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so
How is
long.
there another question?
We're too far in.
We've come too far.
Just click C for the rest of them.
Do Byplasians have a bucket list?
No.
No.
Okay.
C.
They don't even have sex
Are
trade.
Byplasians a dress or a two-piece?
2-piece.
2Bs.
Okay, Byplasian is the name. Give me my outfit.
Could have just been leisure suits.
Oh, it didn't even. It's just a description. Okay.
Well, that's enough.
That's fine,
Read
yeah.
it.
It's a bikini-like black-colored outfit.
Bikini-like?
Okay. So we wear our swimsuits to dinner.
Right, yeah.
No, hold on, I'm not done. The top has a ribbon on it with a peace sign with matching flat shoes.
This is the worst thing I've heard in my life.
Stylish headband and wristbands. So,
Okay.
yes.
So they're constantly look like they're working out, but they don't work out.
So they're the Edo, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we stay off their flower beds. And we need someone to draw it.
So we wear our swimsuits. I'm sure Penny has a peace sign that she can put on a ribbon.
Yes. I am a peace sign.
Well, Byplasians, here's what I'll say about Byplasians.
Okay.
They wear tube tops.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
All of them wear tube tops.
They wear flats,
Okay.
headbands, and wristbands.
What about bottoms?
And wristbands.
So they just like tube tops and shoes, nothing else?
It's like a really long tube top.
Yeah. It's like Winnie the Poohing. It's a Winnie the Pooh tube top. No pants. Just
Daffy Duck in it.
I like it. That's them.
No, they will wear pants or skirts, whatever the
Or shorts.
person prefers, or shorts.
Culottes.
Lots.
Thongs.
Okay.
Really a tube top society.
Very tube top based. Must be warm. It must
Yeah,
be warm.
it's obviously warm.
So, okay, we're going to change it to subtropical since they wear tube tops.
Okay.
Yes.
We're world building
Yes.
here, people.
Since they wear flat shoes, that must mean the terrain is rocky.
Yeah.
No, they're nerds.
They're nerds.
They don't care about sex as much.
No.
being short is like attractive. You know, like
True.
Oh, that's true. They don't want to be too tall.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Right.
Being shorter is more attractive on Tremel.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you wear flats to be as short as possible.
Yep.
Be sexy.
the only kind of people who would want to have sex with us are like tall fetishists.
Yes.
Creeps.
And then wristbands and headbands just for flair.
Yeah.
You know?
Just for flair.
Yeah.
To express yourself.
And then, yeah.
Okay.
So cool. All right. Glad we figured that
I'm
out.
glad we figured that out. That's important.
So when I cut up your outfit, I made it
I
a
made it a tube top.
tube
to a
top.
tube
Yeah,
top.
I cut all the way to
Jesus.
the tube top, and then I used the rest of it because I'm crafty. You feel free to drop that in here, by the way, Beastie Boys. I'm crafty.
Too bad that girl's a bum. She's crafty. She gets away.
So she's crafty. Anyway,
Yeah.
I used the rest of the shirt to make the wristbands and the headband and or choker. Yeah. So I make an entire outfit out of
shit.
one of these shirts.
Nice.
Thank you for your donation to science, Danny.
My pleasure.
Fashion science, yes. Shakel, I'm sorry, Danny did not make that donation. Shakel did. Appreciate it.
Shaq's just gonna wear the outfit as is. Sorry.
Yeah. That
Everyone.
sounds right. Loxus?
I'm a boob window.
boob window? You're going to cut a boob window?
Yeah. Nice little, just right there in the tube top.
Yep. A real, what are the sisters' names again?
Lursa and Betor.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you. Yes. Classic. So you go out in town in your new outfits. People are like, you know, this is a trendier part of town because it's where everyone goes to eat. This is where they go to see concerts. Horatio is really popular right now. I don't know what type of music Horatio plays. It's probably like
Pop.
What kind of music do you think Horatio plays? Like trance?
I was going to say Caribbean drums.
Yes.
Oh,
Steel
like
drums?
the Zydeco? So the steel drum?
Han
Yeah.
drums.
How would he play steel drums?
With his face
exactly?
really fast, like this.
I mean, he can have little mallets sticking in his, like...
Yeah, and
Right?
it's like
Sure.
right where his...
Well, and Han drums are hands. And if... I mean, come on.
He doesn't have hands. That's the problem.
We're talking about a fucking
It's a holocon.
space
Yeah.
slug, dude. What else was he going to
Yeah.
play?
Flute?
He could use his eye stalks.
Flute.
Yeah.
He uses ice
Yeah.
dogs.
That would hurt. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
Okay, I know what the counter's gonna be now.
Okay, what is it?
Well, you'll see.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
Yeah.
You're not there yet. You're still playing out in town the night
What
before.
kind of food did we get, though?
Do you want to look up? So you want to do some? I think you mentioned. I'm not trying to like play your game for you. I just was just gonna say you wanted to do some recon.
Yeah.
Yes. Get some info about the lady. That's right. Lady.
We did want to do that.
Yeah,
Yes.
the lady.
Mm-hmm.
The lady.
The lady.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Yes. That's right. And I'm not trying to get laid here
No.
by a Tremillion, which is the racist way to say it.
Yeah, rude.
Rude.
I know. I can't remember what they're called.
Byplasian.
Byplasians, but that's fine.
Okay, so we go to out on the town, and we're looking for a dinner spot, but we want to be able to recon. So maybe like a casual dining establishment where we're not set at a separate table, like we were in like a dining room with everyone.
Somewhere that's crowded.
Teppanyaki.
Crowded.
With a bar.
Or teppanyaki.
We can do Byplasian teppanyaki so we're at tables with other people.
That would be great.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. Does that exist?
All right.
That's what we're looking for, Susie.
Someone roll me
I will roll.
to see if Byplasian teppanyaki exists.
1 or 2.
2 is standard. I'm not going to give you disadvantage.
So I succeeded.
Yeah.
Yes, it does exist. Byplasian teppanyaki.
And it's called...
Tremayaki.
I was going to go there. Is that... I felt like maybe there was something clever, more clever than that, but maybe there's not.
Yeah.
It's just space teppanyaki. It's called what is teppanyaki? It's where they traveled all up and they do the little show, right?
Yeah, they flip it in the air, and there's a grill like right in front of you, and you...
Big grill show. Grill, not girl. It's different. It's big.
And they wear grills.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, so you go to, there's actually a franchise. It's called Big Grill Show.
Okay.
And you walk in, it goes, it's the Big Grill Show!
Well, it's the Big Grill Show.
Well, it's a big show. Oh.
Oh my gosh, and there's like lights flashing and fireworks go off when you walk in.
Yeah,
Because we're so tall that we pretty much are like the big show to these people, so...
That's right,
Yeah.
that's right.
You walk in and people are like, wow, foreigners! So you sit down, you get sat. There is a section for tourists at the Big Grill Show, so you're sat in small chairs with other Byplasians, but you are sat around a big grill.
Mm-hmm.
Bigger grill.
It's actually just a normal sized grill for you guys.
Yeah.
But you can really hear every conversation because you're so tall.
Yes.
All right.
Nice. Eavesdrop away.
Yeah, you want to eavesdrop?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, can I use my psi powers to like tell if there's anyone, like, I just sort of like get a feel if anyone's saying anything important, you know what I mean?
Let me take a look here. What do you got? Psionic powers. Yeah, you can't read minds, but I'll say you can.
Well, technically I can, but it's against my...
Oh, that's true.
yeah,
You
my
don't
code.
do it. Yes, yes.
So I'm not trying to read anyone's mind, because...
You're trying to get a feel.
Yeah, I'm just sort of like, like a telepathic, like, dowsing rod, like, is anything important happening?
You're doing more of an empathic thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, roll me 2 dice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a plus.
Sure. Let me roll to see if anything's actually happening.
No?
You guys have a lovely dinner at the Big Grill Show. You get a lot of questions about your outfits. People want to know who made them
Who are you wearing?
and where you bought them. And you actually do get a woman who walks up and she comes up and she says, "Oh my God, I love your outfits. I have to know who made them."
And I just raised my hand because I made it.
She says, so the Byplasians don't believe in gods anymore. They abandoned them.
Too smart for gods.
Whoa.
What would God need with a starship?
What does God need with a starship?
Or whatever.
Oh my glob.
Oh my.
She still says God. See, we still say God.
It's true.
She pulls out a card and she hands it to you and she says, "My name is..." Oh, I didn't come up with a name. Frambula.
Frambula.
I like Frambula.
It's beautiful.
I would love to carry your line at my store.
Oh, you're a fashion designer now, Penny.
I am a fashion designer. Look at that. Okay, so I'm just like, oh, that's absolutely great.
What's the cut?
Yeah.
We could talk about details and contracts and stuff later. But let me buy you a drink.
All right, then.
I'm all for that, and I would like to get a conversation going with her about the types of things that the people on this planet are into, and work my way into asking about the lady, and I would like to use Cunning Linguist to do that. So I get to roll 3 dice to be charming. Get that charisma roll. I got 3 blanks.
You could fail or
At a cost. I would like to succeed at the cost of not being able to be a fashion designer. Can I lose that I do not have yet?
Yeah, burn her bridge with this person and to get this information.
You, whatever reason, don't deserve any credit or just ruin her attachment to this idea.
Yeah.
But you still want to get information from her, right?
Yeah. So as I'm sitting and talking to her, I'm like, that sounds great. I would love to bring this fashion to the Byplasian people. And so I just ask her, what's the driving force for most of the people here?
Well, mostly science.
Science. Okay, so yeah, I remember, because we've been here before. This is not my first time on your amazing planet here, and I do remember science being a driving force. And as you know,
we love it.
Yeah, I think that's fantastic. Science is very important. I remember last time I was here, there was talk of a lady that was really influential in society.
Oh, let me tell you about her.
That sounds great. I would love to hear about her.
Her fashion sense is actually amazing. I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it. I would love to see her collection. She's we don't really know where she lives. The cultists, they kind of come and go.
From where?
There's a lot of cave systems on Tremel.
Okay.
So people think that the cultists live in the caves, but there's so many caves that they're not sure which one. And it's like trying to find a flip-flop in a frangumom.
I hate it when that happens. That's almost impossible.
I'll
Do you
bet.
know how small those things are?
I know.
And how big frangulons are?
So big.
So big. That's
I tried to sit on one once.
right.
Oh my god. And you live to tell the tale?
In the flesh.
Wow. Your butt must be amazing.
I mean, obviously.
You know it, girl.
Just look at it. You can tell.
I'll show you
Give me
later.
a little twirl. Give me a little twirl.
Oh, yeah. Stands up, shakes it about like she's doing the hokey pokey.
Oh, I want to put you in my show.
Hell yeah.
She hands you her card.
Showdown.
So, we really don't know what part of the cave system they're in, unfortunately. But they do seem to come in and out of the underground. Now,
They ever come to your shows?
well, so I shouldn't be telling you this.
But tell us this.
We're going to go into business together, and I think that if we're going into business together, we should have no secrets between us.
Well,
Buy you a drink. Glug, 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 glug.
wow.
You just tip it into her.
I poured it into her glass, you guys. That was her glass, not her mouth.
She's just got the bottle
Hold her
of her
head.
mouth, and you're like,
Glug, glug, glug.
That's
how they
rude.
do it on Tremel, right? Sometimes at our shows, we do get some strange figures who like to hang out in back, and I don't know whether they're goths or cultists. It's hard to tell.
So the cultists look like goths a lot of the time?
I don't know.
So you have goths. Tell me about those goths.
They wear all black. They like hoods.
They look moody.
Oh yeah, lots of eyeliner. Looks good.
Really makes the eyes pop.
That's good.
Yeah.
Kind of sexy. You know that they're damaged.
That's what the cultists look like too?
Oh, I don't know. They could be cultists, or they could
don't
just be
know.
goths.
It's hard to say, okay.
Mhm.
So you will remember, last time the first battle you had here in the convention center, you had people, you did good cop, bad cop on a bunch of followers of the old gods. They were cultists. They mostly just looked like standard rebels.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they weren't scientists, but they also weren't like, they were in neutral tones, desert colors.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just slightly less updated.
Yeah.
Fatigued.
So they don't look like goths at all, is what you're saying.
Well, they might look like Shakel.
So
But
like a
Shakel's
goth.
too tall to be a cultist.
Okay.
So nobody's worried about it. I love how you're really incorporating that cultist look in your summer fashion, dear.
Summer fashion.
Really, really fashion forward. Nobody's doing that. Very, very edgy.
I like nudge her. Isn't it Shakel that she's
Yeah.
giving the compliment to?
She takes the card out of Penny's hand.
Oh, and she gives it to me?
She gives it to you.
Oh, shit.
I didn't realize I had the vision of future fashion right here with me.
It's true.
Wow. Well, that is a compliment.
Our deal is off. Our deal is on.
What was your guys' deal?
I think she was originally trying to get Penny to sell in her shop, and now
Yeah.
she's changed her mind. She's burned her Penny bridge, and now she's on to me. But I
Yes.
don't know what to do with this information because Shaq does not want to be a fashion icon. No.
She pulls out her hollow camera, and she starts taking pictures of you.
Oh, God. Not invasive at all.
Inspiration!
Shaq is kind of shielding her face, and she's like, no, thank you, no pictures.
Ah, it really gives it that mysterious cultist feel. Yes.
Cover your face.
Is,
Yes.
I know you're saying that people aren't really using cultist fashion, like, that it's edgy and, like, it's a new thing. But do you know any cultists? Like, have you, like, ever talked to one?
That's a neutral. I don't know what that means.
So you know one, but at a cost.
What do I have to sacrifice to move the story forward?
Everything.
She just sort of says, I couldn't. I honestly have no idea. Some of them won't stop talking about being in the cult. Those are the ones that end up in jail.
Right. But then there's some that are, like, secretly cultists.
I'm sure there are. There's gotta be.
So you've never seen the lady. Has there any, like, documented footage of her or, like, pictures?
Only rumors. Tall.
We did know that last time. It's been a while. Maybe they got some pictures. I
Yeah.
don't know. Gotta ask.
They said she's tall like you.
Tall like us.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
Oh.
That's about all we know about her. Tall.
Tall.
Do you know anybody else that might know something?
Well, I could make a few calls, but not without a contract. So you gotta call me. You'll call me in the morning, and we'll get some deals set up, and then we can talk. But not until we enter a contract, because I want you to sign an NDA.
NDA. Okay. I'm not sure what I wouldn't be disclosing, but sure.
I mean, my information. Everyone signs NDAs these days.
Same goes. I want a reverse NDA.
If you're signing NDAs, then you're not important. Look. Let's take this offline.
Pour her another drink. Jesus.
Yeah, glug, 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 glug.
She just yammers on. She's just yelling out buzzwords.
Can we, like, fact check? Is she even anyone? Or is she just like a...
Making people sign
I know.
contracts.
that's constantly demanding contracts from folks?
And NDAs.
Yeah, so she's, you're trying to see if she's anybody. You want to do a little research?
Yeah, can I, like...
Yeah.
Pull up my pocket Google?
Of course.
Should I roll 2 dice?
Yes.
I got a plus.
Yeah, so You look at her card. You get her information. She's actually someone. What did I say? Frembular?
Frembula?
Frembula?
I think so,
Frembula. What's the name Gremular?
That was from our last arc.
Yeah.
Frembula. Not to be mistaken with Gremular.
No, they're different.
They're very different.
One's Byplasian
Yes.
and one is Magilathi.
Yeah. Frembula. Frembula is a very famous fashion designer.
Oh, sweet.
Very, very famous. Very eccentric. She's like,
Obviously.
who's a really eccentric fashion designer that like doesn't make clothes that are really wearable, but everyone loves them?
All of them.
McQueen. I mean, he's dead, but
yes, in that sort of vein. She does actually have a line for daily wear that you can buy at the department store. Doesn't look anything.
ready to wear.
Yeah, comfort. It's comfortable. But it's nothing like what Shaq is wearing. She's probably not making it. She just slaps her label on it, right? Yeah.
She's famous.
She's got people underneath her that are designing those clothes.
Yeah.
And she's giving the green light when the collection comes together.
Yeah.
She wanted me to sign a contract still, or I blew that?
No. She still loves
I
you.
blew it.
Okay.
I blew the contract.
blew it.
You're good.
Yeah, she's over Penny's look. She's into your
Yes.
look.
Okay, well, I'll tell her that, I'll be happy to shoot you a space email, and I hand her my card. And just say, like, I'll get back to you tomorrow, and we can maybe you can give us, maybe do some research for us tonight, and then, we'll sign the deal tomorrow.
She just laughs, and she's like alcohol's like spilling out of her glass as she's laughing.
What did she like me for? Because she also gave me her card. But
Your
I
butt.
can't remember.
She liked your butt.
Oh,
Yeah.
just my butt?
Mhm.
Awesome.
She wants to. I want to put you on my runway.
Yeah.
Awesome. I want to be on
Her
your
runway is her face. So be on.
Yeah, I was going to say, I want to flirt with her hard. You crazy bitch. I'm sure you're flying the sack. Let's go.
She's flirting with everything at the table. Everyone. She's in the bag now. So she was.
So can I roll to get her in the bag?
I mean, yeah, but she's also very intoxicated.
Oh, well, it's not. If it's not consensual, that's not.
That's a choice you have to make based on how intoxicated she is.
Well, nah.
Now that I put it out there, you're like, May's probably too intoxicated.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty intoxicated, but
That's true. Bad choice for both of you, babies.
Yeah.
Or the best choice of our lives. Who's
That's
to
true.
know? Till it happens. Who's to say?
Who's to say?
I'll still flirt with her. I mean, I'll put my butt on her.
Oh, you guys are having a great time. You guys are flirting. There's not to say you guys might not hook up at some point. What's the food like? It is delicious.
Yay.
It is.
It's like tentacles or like pincers.
Ooh, I like pincers.
Tasty pincers.
Is this the one where they chop it all up in front of you?
Yeah.
So I just want to say that Loxus definitely is like, come on, this way, shoot it into my mouth. Like,
oh yeah,
like chefs from other tables, throw it into my mouth.
chefs have made you like a sideshow at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is bringing people in off the street. Like,
You've
shaking my butt.
You've gotten your little dagger out and you've joined the show probably, like chopping stuff up.
Mechlef.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a crowd, like, because there's like a window to the outside, it's kind of like open air. Not open air, but there's like big windows with shutters that they could open onto and off the street. And they've opened it up and the crowd's like, wow, what's going on in there? They're all booked for 3 years now.
Wow.
Do we get a cut?
Yeah. $6.12 and we've like we've gotten to the planet and we went to dinner, and that's
Why things
it.
take so long?
You have been listening to Mammary Alpha. Your host would like to thank Smelly Tooth, who composed our theme song and some of the other music that you hear, as well as Roll Music. You can find us online at mammaryalpha.com and on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as Mammary Alpha. You can tweet at us using the hashtag #ThisPodcastIsTheTits, thanks to Dee Dee, and support us by buying a t-shirt or becoming a patron. And don't forget to leave a rating or review on iTunes.